Hollywood, the 11th Annual New Media Film Festival Awards Show with your host, Susan Johnston.
Stories worth telling. Tonight we celebrate 121 new media films and content from 32 countries. Fun facts. New Media Film Festival is the first festival ever to be a catalyst for story and technology. And some of those nominees include the first holographic digital comic, the first romantic comedy written by an artificial intelligence purpose-built program, and the first touch rotation in augmented reality. Since day one, we've been all ages, all cultures, all media, and we have a We Give Back program. There are 38 world, 15 US, and 30 Los Angeles premieres. Welcome, global community of artists, creators, innovators. Let's take a look at our sponsor logo and hear from one of them.
Hey everybody, Rich Joncourt from Mongo Media Solutions, proud sponsor of this year's New Media Film Festival as well as years past. Just wanted to thank Susan and the team for doing a great job during this interesting time. A little different than normal film festivals, obviously, but yeah, we'll get it done. I also want to congratulate the nominees. Keep doing what you do, keep making film, and next year we'll see you in a much better spot. Until then, have a wonderful summer. Stay safe and enjoy. Thanks.
Thanks, Rich. The New Media Film Festival team is excited to present to you live the results of the judges from HBO, Fox, Marvel, TV Academy, and other industry leaders. The nominees are vying for $45,000 in awards. To protect creators' intellectual property, only select clips and spotlight guests will be screened. To learn more about the nominees, all you have to do is go to newmediafilmfestival.com. What's new media? Glad you asked. We have multiple ACTRA winner, Ron Prue. Take it away, Ron.
Here we are at the New Media Film Festival. So, tell me, what is new media? Well, new media, unlike the old media, is new. See, the old media, well, it's kind of old.
You can edit that.
And the new media...
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Like I said, it's new.
It's a new generation.
To me, it means that it is anybody's game now.
I just think it's really helping everybody help everybody else. That's what I think it is.
It's brand new. You've never seen this media before. It's new media. And tell us, what is new media? Yeah.
Thanks, Ron. Okay, now for our first award. The winner of Best New Media, which is online and interactive, is Brothers Across Borders. They filmed this in Uganda and Turkey, and it is a US premiere.
We thank you for your wisdom on this day. We thank you for this time to reflect on the power of your love. We know this is a day to show our love for you by showing love for one another.
nominees in the new media category, and Brothers Across Borders is the winner of that category. Our next category is Best App. The winner of the Best App category is Pearls of Wisdom, Chloe's App. This was a world premiere, and it was created in the US. Our next winner is for Best Mobile or Shot on Tablet. The winner of that category is Mason and Jay, Save the World. That was made in the US, and it was a US premiere. So our next category is Best Documentary. But before we give Best Documentary Award, we asked Grammy winner Barry Goldberg, you might remember him from Fleetwood Mac and the Dance, he worked on that, and Catalyst Philip Hovrath, what advice would you give to creators in the new media environment? And here is what they said.
The studio used to be the artist world, and now the world is the artist studio. Storytellers are some of the most important people in the world that know their stories matter.
Thank you, Barry, and thank you, Phil. Okay, so now for the Best Documentary. The award goes to Godspeed Motorcycle Club. That was made in the United States. Our next award is for Best Artificial Intelligence. But before we announce who that winner is, let's take a listen to Jonathan Kitson. He has won several awards at New Media Film Festival in both our classic and tech categories. Everything from the Oscar-winning film, The Lady in Number 6, Music Saved Our Lives, to 3D Cosmic Journey and Soldier Stories, as well as an artificial intelligence piece. Here's Jonathan.
I work on both sides of the industry, and there's obviously a lot of AI that's now migrating into the film world, which is kind of scary. If you see what's possible now, you can't distinguish between reality and fantasy. You can pretty much make anybody say anything now. And that's going to be the next big thing over the next couple of years.
So, thank you, Jonathan. The award for Best Artificial Intelligence is Sandman in Love. So our script category honors the top 3 and the best of in script category. Each winner receives writing tools from Inktip, ISA, Scriptreader Pro, and iPitch TV. It's over $1,000 in awards each. So let's see who the top scripts are. The Echo Worlds, Wild Geese, and Giving Up Ground. And now I have switched to announcing, we're going to save the best script for a little later. Do you know why? We have a surprise for you from one of our HBO judges. So now we're going to move on to Best Mixed Reality. So the winner of Best Mixed Reality is, where did all the squirrels go? That was made in the US, and it is a Los Angeles premiere. So people helping people, it's one of the many bright spots of a festival. And here we highlight one content creator's response to, what advice would you give to a first-time creator?
I think when especially if you're a first-time filmmaker, the most important thing is to put together an incredibly passionate team. Because when you're working with limited resources, that's all you've got. You just have your people. And that will take you so much further with any budget that you have than any other factor.
Thank you so much for that advice. Okay, so our next category is Best Digital Comic. And the winner is The Street Wanderer. There's a little slight delay from our audience members. So that was made in Argentina and the USA, and it's a USA premiere. So our next award is, it's for music only. But we're gonna, here's the nominees for music only.
Let's work and assist the godless. Show them that God is the one that got this. Don't act all numb on the side just watching. Come on, get with it, everybody worship. Come on. Do what you gotta do. Be the mighty you chosen by the Lord. Got all things, what I'm gonna do. So tonight is planned, will transform you to join me. Everybody praise the Maker.
What a wonderful selection of music only this year. Thank you so much to the nominees. So the winner of the Best Music Only category is Walk With Me. It's from the Astronaut. And this was actually recorded at Abbey Road Studios, which I found very exciting. Okay, so we are going to move on to Best Pilot. So the winner of the Best Pilot is Remotely Working. It was made in the US and it's a US premiere. Opening night of the festival starts with our VIP soiree. It's where you can mix and mingle with the nominees, speakers, sponsors, judges, and guests. There's also the red carpet press junket. And guess who's there to greet you? Emmanuel. He'd like to say hi. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Hey, my name is Emmanuel Wright, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you to the next VIP soiree on June 2nd and 3rd, 2021. Come on down and join us for the 12th anniversary of the New Media Film Festival. Can't wait to see you there. Have a great day.
I do miss you, Emmanuel. I'm looking forward to seeing you next year. So across from Emmanuel is our international art exhibit. And based on what came in, this year's theme ended up being wild and urban humanities. So the wild species, they were photographed by Dr. Anish Andiera, and he is in India. He protects and preserves wildlife and fights climate change as president of the Wildlife Conservation Trust. He also saves tigers because I saw him speak. In the urban species, Dom Kegel's photo voice project, Dylan Perlot's Love is Love, and an excerpt from the Scars of Racism series by Travis Fox were all curated this year. And so I do want to let you know there are 3 reviewers and then there are judges. So even though I'm saying I saw this one speak or I know this one was at Abbey Studios, I'm just sharing information because although I can give my 2 cents, the judges make their own decisions. So now let's see, we are going to go to Best Animation. So the Best Animation for this year is Just Add Milk. So that was made in the USA and it's an LA premiere. Now, this next category is Best Trailer. What I find really interesting is one of our judges happens to be a journalist, and one of the things he writes on are reviews for trailers. His name is Steve Leibowitz, and we are so delighted that he has been with us for years. And announcing the best trailer, Marcel Duchamp, The Art.
I don't care about the word art because it's been so discredited.
But you in fact contributed to the discrediting, didn't you? Quite deliberately.
Deliberately, yes. So I really want to get rid of it. There's a sort of adoration of art which I find unnecessary.
How can a painting be rejected if there's no jury? Duchamp's nude descending a staircase was perceived as a deliberate provocation.
The nude was rejected. He was very hurt. What he learned was that you just count on yourself.
He had to find a new way to make art.
He felt that art had become rooted in the past, that it had to be rethought and taken apart.
Duchamp told you that what art could be is something that you could think.
The idea that an idea is art is implicit and inherent in everything anybody does now.
Duchamp, you can say that he was the father of conceptual art.
It attached itself to lots of artists who were wondering about the origins of art and where to go with it.
It's hard to think of art in the 21st century without Marcel Duchamp.
Congratulations. So now our next award is Best Feature. And the winner of Best Feature is The Anxious Taxidermist.
A world that's all my own. It fills the void up so that I don't feel alone. When panic sets in my mind like a megaphone, there's only one thing that can stabilize this anxious mind. My taxidermy, where I'm free to be me. It might seem creepy, but nothing makes me feel alive like taxidermy.
Did she say taxidermy?
So that was the trailer for The Anxious Taxidermist. And please note, this particular project is very new media-esque. It has a short form component to it, and then it has a feature-length version, which is what won this category. It is all the episodes strung together, so congratulations to them. Now, so honored to be able to introduce our special guest with a live performance from Los Angeles. You may have seen her on Twitch. You may have seen her starring in the Lifetime film Fame at a Deadly Cost. Now she is performing the song that she wrote. Damn girl. Everybody welcome Heavenly Raina.
I like control. Maybe I like you better. Don't be so cold. I'll make you take off that sweater. You know you wanna shed that skin. Slither underneath my cover. Come on and pull me in. I'll let you tie me up forever, whenever. So look in my eyes, not trying to pretend. I won't say this again. I'm not gonna beg, I'm not gonna bend. I'm not asking for a friend. I only wanna be a damn girl. Only wanna make you crazy. Let me crawl into your world. Whatever's on your mind, just say it. I'm not waiting for my turn. I only wanna be a damn girl. I like this game, especially the way you play it. I want you to whisper my name. Promise me that I'm your favorite. I want you to show me your scars, and maybe I can kiss them better. I want you to twist my arm, to make me take your confession, obsession. So look in my eyes, not try to pretend. I won't say this again. I'm not gonna beg, I'm not gonna bend. I'm not asking for a friend. I only wanna be a damn girl. Only wanna make you crazy. Let me crawl into your world. Whatever's on your mind, just say it. I'm not waiting for my turn. I only wanna be a damn girl.
We are so honored to have you here. You have been such a pleasure to work with.
Thank you for having me.
We look forward to watching your career and supporting you any way we can.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our best drone category. Very, very exciting. Drones have so many uses. It's going to be fun to see what they do. Best drone is Fly Greenland. Now I bet you can guess where this was created. Greenland, and it's a US premiere. So our next category is Best Snippler. What's a snippler? It's a 30-second pitch. And we've actually had some creators invite potential backers to a screening over the years. And we have heard that 2 of them have gotten funding for the feature-length version of that particular project. So let's see. The best snippler is Exilados. Let's take a look at, oh, there's no clue. Let's see. So the best music video, this is interesting. Okay, so you saw Ron earlier. I introduced him as the multiple ACTRA winner. He's very humble. He doesn't really talk about them. He has been such a fun asset to the festival. He is CEO of RPix Media. If you win the grand prize, you get a one-on-one with him. But more importantly, he creates these silly videos every year to announce the music video winner. So this year, you're going to see Ron introduce the music video, and then we're going to give you a sample of that song. So I won't say what the best music winner is. Ron will. Take it away, Ron.
In a year like no other, 2020, the winner is I've Got Dimitri and the Scarecrow. Congratulations.
Do you have the clip? Okay, well, we're going to have to watch that some other time. So the best music video is Dimitri and the Scarecrow for I've Got It. This was shot in Uganda, and it was a U.S. premiere. And I have to tell you, there's a dance in there that I think is going to be all the rage. That's part of it. Okay. I know out of context it may be a little silly. So we're going to go on to Best Short. So the winner, and I hope I'm saying this right. Oh my goodness. The winner of Best Short is Art House Parian. It was created in Finland, and it's a U.S. premiere. I saw Finland from Russia, but that's as far as I got. Okay, so we're going to go to Best Podcast. And what's really exciting is we have samples of the nominees for podcasts. So let's see them.
Ole looks at the jail cell.
This is porque, Ardent. We don't teach people to behave. Besides, they were just speaking their minds.
Maybe that's why we have a crime spree.
Crime spree! Holy goalie, Ardent. It's self-expression. Maybe the problem these days is that we just don't listen to people anymore. Just listen to them for a while, Ardent. Figure out why they're so upset, okay?
Ardent grabs Babe by the arm, who jerks it away from her. There is a little bit of a...
Whenever you're not in the moment with your thought, like you're thinking about what has happened or what will happen, you're in kind of an illusionary, fragmentary state. But the moment you're in the moment, in full attention, just imagine you're proposing to somebody or you're falling in love, then you're 100% there. And then, that magic of the moment really unfolds.
So it's not just thought and being positive. In the example that you gave with the bus, it's thought plus action.
There was one unique conflict that occurs between the movie, which features a drug dealer, and the underlying message of Mayfield's soundtrack, which was anti-drug. How do you reconcile this conflict? When Curtis Mayfield wrote the score for Superfly, he injected his own cultural commentary into the Superfly legacy, and that is what has made it so successful.
If you tell it, time can change. Then you move on. Like Harry. Did you know he had a daughter once?
What?
She was sick and he tried to help her with his own nanobiotics. But it killed her.
You're sure of this?
Mm-hmm. You think you're the only ones with secrets and mistakes, but you can change them.
That's impossible. The past doesn't change.
The universe is a way fancier tool than you think, Annalyn.
I just went about the business of becoming radically resilient. If there's anybody that can build tomorrow with the broken pieces of today, it's caregivers, because they have to do it. And the reason why we started our foundation was because we thought, what can we do while we're waiting on these cures? If we can't yet fix the disease, we can fix the fact that many caregivers are dying before their diagnosed loved ones. That's how incredibly overwhelming compassion fatigue really is.
How wonderful to have such diverse stories. I bet you might have picked out your favorite. So let's see who won Best Podcast. Love Conquers All. So our next category is Best Web Series. Web series, to me, are TV. They're episodic. The good news is they're streaming, and you don't need a 3-camera shoot for them anymore, but it's still nice if you have it. So the winner of the Best Web Series is Nikola Tesla and the End of the World. This is from Canada, and it's a world premiere. Once you submit to New Media Film Festival, you are in the mix for perks always. For example, do you have number 29? Perks JPEG? It would, okay. We're going to imagine an image that shows you 50 titles were picked up for distribution. There we go. Look at that. It's so diverse. I love diversity. 50 titles were picked up for distribution this year. We offered to host a memorial for astronaut Piers Sellers with content screened at our festival on the side of a rocket at night with surround sound. Also, there were connections made at the festival that turned into a Hitchcock book about Hitchcock, and a producer and a director met. It ended up being a Bootsy Collins music video they worked on. And then Springer Publication reached out and asked if we knew anybody that was an expert in Bitcoin. We did. So in an email, we introduced them, and that book was published. So those are just some of the perks. If you would like to see more perks, you can find them at newmediafilmfestival.com. Right now, we would like you to hear from one of our alums. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Gregory Blair, writer and director of Deadly Revisions, which had a 30-second teaser trailer welcomed into the 2012 New Media Film Festival. It was our goal to raise interest in the film. Flash forward to a year later, the film was complete and began to hit the film festival circuit and actually won a handful of awards. Today, Deadly Revisions, along with my second film, Garden Party Massacre, can be found almost anywhere. They got distribution, and they are on physical media as well as on streaming services like Amazon Prime, Tubi, and all the usual suspects. I consider my experience with the New Media Film Festival to be an important and memorable part of my filmmaking story, and I think it should be a part of yours as well.
Thank you, Gregory. Yes, he was one of the ones that brought his backers to the festival for a Snippler and received funding, so yay for him. Now, we had recently just given out the Best Web Series Award, and after that is the Best Web Series Promo Award. So you may ask, what is a web series promo? Because we get content each year, we can see trends, and we noticed that web series had sections of an episode that were neither a trailer nor an episode. We found them fascinating, so we decided to create a category for them. And for this year's Best Web Series Promo is Couples Therapy. And we do have
Cada quien es único, único. Cada ser es único, único. Cada sueño es único, único. Cada día, único.
So now I know where the Best Snippler video went. Welcome to live streaming. That was Exiolados. I have the web series promo clip as number 28. And if that was number 28, well, nope, that was the music video. You can play that if you want because we gave that award away.
I would rather not debate with this ignorance of age. Much rather let my rage be historically embraced.
Move that, move that, move that.
Scarecrow.
Who's that? You like who's that? Move that, move that, move that.
Scarecrow.
Who's that? You like who's that? Move that, move that, move that.
Scarecrow.
Who's that? You like who's that? Move that, move that, move that.
Scarecrow.
Who's that? You like who's that?
Ooh, I got a fear that you're gonna come get me. I'm a little.
There it is, the Scarecrow. I'm glad you got to see it. So If we have the web series promo clip of couples therapy, we will play it now. If not, we will move on. Maybe we'll find it after. All right, that was a pause. Okay, so let's see. Our next category is Best Student. So the winner of Best Student is Red Earth. So Red Earth was filmed in Australia, and it's a world premiere. Now, what's interesting about this particular piece is, yes, it was made by a student as a student. It's also an animation. It's also a short. It's also really well done about the Australia wildfires and wallaby trying to survive. So we reached out and said, hey, can we distribute this for you and give 100% to a charity of your choice? And thank goodness he said yes. So we encourage you to look for Red Earth on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is, you guessed it, New Media Channel. So please go support that. Maybe you can help a wallaby or two. So our next category is Best STEAM. And I always find this fun because my STEM friends, they don't hear me when I say STEAM because I found the A. Science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Those are the ones that we support. So we will have a clip of this. So I'm going to let the clip let you know who the winner is.
Have you ever seen a coral? Because if you have, you probably think it's a simple organism that looks like a rock. But if you look closely, you'll find it's much more complex than that. It's an animal, it's a plant.
So yes, the winner of Best STEAM is Lost Cities. That was a Los Angeles premiere, and I'm sure you guessed it. That is definitely an online interactive, so you can search for Lost Cities whenever you like and go explore the oceans. So our next category, we are going to go back to the script award. We gave the top 3 scripts. We announced those earlier. What I'd like to do is remind you that the best category script winner will get 1,000 in awards from Inktip, iPitch TV, ISA, and Script Reader Pro. But I'd love you to have our judge, Chelsea Lopinto from HBO, make the introduction. Take it away.
So the storytelling on display at this festival has not only been innovative, but vital. This year's batch of scripts were among the most stimulating I've ever read. The winner of Best Script exemplifies these qualities, and most importantly, adds something to the genre that is unexpected and new. The winner of the Best Script is
The Real Thing. When you attend New Media Film Festival in Los Angeles at the state-of-the-art theater, The Landmark, our registration maven, Selena, greets you. She wanted to say hi and share something with you. Take it away, Selena.
Hey everybody, my name is Selena Diana, and I want to welcome you to registration on June 2nd and 3rd, 2021 next year. It'll be our 12-year anniversary. Can't wait to see you there.
Thank you, Selena. I look forward to seeing you next year. So our next category is Best Socially Responsible. And the winner is Choosing to Be a Good Friend.
I feel like other people without autism are like circles, and me, or other people with autism, are like pentagons.
We decide how we treat those who aren't our friends. How do you treat kids with autism?
The thing that they misunderstood was that they never took the time to know me.
A big part of the reason people with autism have a hard time regulating their response to their environment has to do with the way they perceive sensory input. Because their brains are wired differently, messages sent through the senses are often either exaggerated or understated.
Sometimes he does different things, right, Jacob? Yep. I do. But, it's just what he does. He's kind to everything and everybody. Right? Yeah.
That was made in the US and it's a Los Angeles premiere. So congratulations. On the Best TV category, let's see who won. The Best TV is The Last Rodriguez.
Benny is our last hope to keep our family name alive. He is the last Rodriguez in our family.
I'm the last Rodriguez. We thought, my mom and I thought that this would be the best opportunity to find love. That's what I think, right?
So Ben, what do you look for in a woman?
Oh, where do I start? Okay, well, she has to be nice, female.
Oh, no one white. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. And no one black, no Chinese, or those other kind that are like the Chinese.
Basically, I just want someone, who can take me seriously as a person and let me express myself. So.
Bernardo?
Hi, Bella. I'm Bella. You're Bernardo.
Today just felt like a dog eye day,
I think so.
What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean?
Now that is a side of Ben we have never seen.
You wanted me to go out on all these dates. I'm just doing what you wanted.
All right,
problem.
okay.
I got this.
Just let me get it.
No, but I'm gonna have my hands ready.
can get this.
I'm actually 5'5", so depending on the country, I'm average height.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work for us.
That's like 9 things we have in common.
I also counted 9 things.
He's funny, he's kind. I think he's the kind of guy that I could see myself starting a family with.
Of course he's gonna mess this one up.
I get my... Okay. Can you cut... date's over.
Thank you for the Best TV trailer. The next category is Best Augmented Reality. And sometimes creators submit more than one project, and sometimes more than one project is accepted. So this particular winner, although he won The Sun and the Wind, we're going to show you the return to your post because we want you to experience The Sun and the Wind, the first touch rotation in augmented reality on your phone at home. Your post, augmented reality. Congratulations, Christopher. Eons ago, when standard def was moving to high definition, I was helping Doug Layton from Panasonic play with the Panasonic DVX 100 and the Varicam, and I heard the notes I gave with my team actually helped. So then that led me to VP of Production at Big Vision Studios. Doug recommended me to CEO Chuck Hafley. And Chuck had the most amazing people come in. Dave Cannon, James Mathers from DCS Society. And then he introduced me to a man who on his business card, it said ted@red.com. That was it. So Ted was the first employee for Red. And Red was the catalyst for 4K versus 2K resolution. Now, Ted is known around the globe as a futurist. And here are a few words from Ted Schilowitz.
So think about it like painting versus sculpture, right? VR is often referred to, for those of us that kind of touch it every day, as if you could go inside a painting and move around it from different perspectives and get a sense of what the artist was trying to create from all the different viewpoints in his brain as he was creating it, or you could look at a sculpture that way, and you can only look at a sculpture in a movie experience from one angle. But in virtual reality, you can look at a sculpture from any angle, because you could literally move around it. So that's sort of the point of this.
Thank you, Ted. So our final category before announcing the grand prize award is VR 360. Since we are streaming live this year, we prepared this collaborative clip of the nominees.
Benedito and Osario led a very peculiar life. Living alone in a world with no ground beneath their feet could be a nightmare for most people. But for them, it was perfectly ordinary.
The rest of the route is pretty much these volcanic blocks stacked on each other. Some are very intact, some jiggle, some completely move. And the result is that a lot of the time you're finding hand jams or finding slots between rocks. And it just makes for exciting climbing. You're constantly tapping on holds to see which ones budge and which ones don't.
This works. Sounds like everything else.
The 100% tells the harrowing true story of Maggie Kaderka, a ballet dancer whose career was derailed when she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. In this immersive experience, the audience takes center stage during a theatrical performance of Maggie's story. The 100% is designed to help fund research for those like Maggie and is the centerpiece of a campaign to benefit Stand Up to Cancer. This story is experienced in a VR headset and features over a dozen volumetrically captured performances in a real-time 3D environment.
It's exciting every year to see all the content, experience it, and of course, read the scripts as well. So congratulations to the nominees. So exciting. The winner of the best VR 360 is Gravity VR. That was made in Peru, and that is a US premiere. So now here is where we're going to start announcing the grand prize winner. We want to first congratulate all the nominees, all the best of category winners. And as we get ready to announce the grand prize award, we have gifts for you, the viewer. Of course, the nominees are going to get them, of course, the best of and the grand prize. But our sponsors have graciously given us these items for you. A free casting posting from Backstage, a production resource guide from Creative Handbook, a cinematography ebook from Videomaker, and a 10% discount code for Mongo Media Services. You may remember Rich from the beginning of the award show. All you have to do is just go where? newmediafilmfestival.com, click contact, and we will send you all the details. It's really that simple. But while you're there, you could learn about the celebrities we have celebrated, our Giving Back program, our alums, our team members, our sponsors, watch some streaming, learn about our past festivals, schools that we do internships with, success stories, and so much more. It is there for you. Now, we are going to have a drum roll leading up to the grand prize, and the drum roll intro is courtesy of drum prodigy Jacob Armin. This was recorded at a charity event. It was at House of Blues Los Angeles, and we helped Randy Bellis Productions for the I Care for Kids charity event. Take it away, Jacob. Okay, before we announce the grand prize award, I want to let you know we do have a sample of it, so stick around. But this year, the grand prize for the 11th annual New Media Film Festival is Nikola Tesla, The End of the World. Roll.
Want to see in 4 dimensions?
Okay.
There are more than 3 dimensions.
You are like the coolest girlfriend ever.
We've got some good data here. We can't see them with our eyes, but we can write mathematical equations that assume there are more than 3 dimensions in space. I've never met an interdimensional management associate before.
This is the Multiverse Unification Agency. Nikola Tesla is on our staff, and I'm certain he will be an excellent mentor.
Sophie, I really don't think that Harriet's in Brooklyn anymore.
Not this Brooklyn.
Some invisible hand has been at work. The science can only be evil.
This whole vaporization death cult thing has really gotten out of control.
Vaporization death cult?
It's great that we rescued Nikola Tesla, but the thing with him is he turns up and he brings along an evil robot.
These guys, the Multiple Union...
Multiverse Unification Agency.
Thousands of Earths have been destroyed.
Hold on now. Some just descend into chaos.
Exploring new dimensions, discovering new universes, negotiating trade agreements.
I am somewhat certain that the Multiverse Unification Agency has clear ethical guidelines.
Nikola!
What?
to our festival friends, team, sponsors, board, judges for a remarkable year in remarkable times. See you next year, June 2 and 3, 2021 for our 12th annual New Media Film Festival. Bye-bye.